About the impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Rizachet wide open. A three-pointer is right on target.
A catch-and-shoot specialist, Rizachet, thrives in that role.
Outside, Bogdanovic. Jokic high post. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Back to Hayes. To the paint, releases. And Sarr gets it to go on the assist by Hayes.
Letting the big man Sarr go to work inside. I like seeing him being aggressive down low.
A nice shot by Bogdanovic.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And a wide open look for Wembanyama. Off target with his three. Richard, during his rookie year, Victor Wembanyama had a game with 10 rebounds, 5 assists, 5 blocks, and 5 made threes, a 5-by-5 for the ages.
That was the first time someone put up those numbers in NBA history. Wemby is going to continue to do things we have never seen before.
And Wembanyama gets it to go.
And I like when Wembanyama is aggressive on offense because defenses feel helpless to stop him.
Jokic high post. Over Wembanyama. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Out to the right wing. Here's Hayes. Here's Sarr. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Yeah, that's just too much Alex Sarr there. All at about 7 feet, he is a lot to handle.
Koulibaly, he's checked in for Rizachet. And while the offense is developing, Alex Sarr is already a huge presence at the defensive end.
Yeah, along with being a great rim protector, he's a 7-footer who can really slide his feet on the perimeter. He can switch on the guards and make them work for their opportunities.
Now, here's Fournier. Sarr sets the screen for Fournier. Cranes it from beyond the arc.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Nikola Jovic has checked in for Nikola Jokic. And let's take this chance to show you the highest scoring power forwards and centers in the NBA since the All-Star break. Fifth on the list, Victor Wembanyama.
You know, there are different styles among those big men, but they have one thing very much in common. They can dominate offensively. Face up or back to the basket, they can get it done.
Yeah, the collection of post moves these big fellas have is unreal. I'd say some of them are the most unstoppable moves in the game.
And here's Bogdanovic following Evan Fournier's three.
And this is why Bogdanovic has a permanent green light from the arc. Frankly, the team expects this from him.
There's a screen. Here's Sarr. And he gets it to go. Hitting off the back of the rim. Sarr's got 7 points in the game.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, coach has to be thrilled. You can draw up all the X's and O's you want, but guys have to go out there and execute with enthusiasm.
Gone 6 of 8 in the game so far. Very solid start for them. Pass to Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
And we talk about how Wembanyama makes the wow plays. Wow.
6-second difference between the shot and game play. And that one's good. Teodosic.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Now here's Hayes. Nothing on the board. Pass to Fournier. Here's Sarr. Outside Fournier. Jacks up a three. Beats the buzzer. Wow!
Yeah, that's just an amazing play to get that ball off in time.
Talk about being poised under pressure. Big-time shot from him there.
And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, it's clearly a focus for them in this one, and no question that all the second chance looks are paying off.
We've got Yabusele. Reza Shea is out there with Koulibaly. Then there's Batum, and it's Gobert in at the 5, roaming the paint. They've got Nikola Jokic. Teodosic out there with Topic. And it's Jovic in at the power forward. Inside. And Koulibaly gets it to go. Koulibaly's got his first points of the game.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
We've got Bilal Koulibaly. Yabusele out there with Batum. And it's Rudy Gobert. And it's Reza Shea in at the 2 guard. And Reza Shea, the prototypical size and skill for a wingman.
Yeah, he's got some jelly to his game. Handle, touch. At his size, that becomes very tough to contain.
They've got Topic. Jokic is out there with Teodosic. And it's Jovic in at the 4-man position. Here's Topic. Hasn't made one yet. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Reza Shea. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And we see dunkers get technicals for hanging on the rim, slapping the backboard, or Richard even staring someone down. Should refs let that slide, or is that something they got to pay attention to?
I don't mind the hanging on the rim, the smacking the backboard. I love that aggression. The staring people down, that's something you got to be careful with, because that can cause some problems, and we don't want any of those issues on the court.
And here on the 2K leaderboard are the teams with the quickest hands in the league.
You can't get careless with the basketball against this group. I mean, they'll pick your pocket, and no surprise to see them in the upper echelon as far as steals.
Pass to Jokic. Over Sar. Got it from 16 feet.
Smooth like butter. Jokic can make you pay from anywhere.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. The game is certainly going international. Commissioner Adam Silver says, with basketball's exponential growth, it's now truly a global game. We're fortunate that the very best in the world want to play in a single league. And Kevin, the NBA continues to draw talent from all corners of the globe.
And David, you've been all over the globe, and the talent level undeniable.
And they're shooting really well from long range this quarter. They should keep looking to the three-point shot for some extra offense.
Here's Rupert. No scoring in this one. Shot clock at 6. Wembanyama, right side. Gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. It's deflected.
Sharp defensive instincts from the rookie. Sar using those long arms to knock that one away.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. He wants to talk to his guys.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
And we see it so often. One little tweak to the game plan and everything falls into place for a team.
Now here's Hayes. Sar sets the screen for Hayes. Good on the three-point shot. Hayes has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Pass to Bogdanovic. The three. Bangs home the trifecta. Bogdanovic has got his third bucket of the night.
And when Bogdanovic is that well set up, he's almost automatic. Nice shot.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And it's Risa missing. Gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. It's Bogdanovic on the wing. Puts up a three. And it's in. Wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close the quarter.
He knew exactly how he wanted to do it, too. There was no doubt in his mind that it was going to fall.
And that concludes the first half. Leading by 10. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Shaq, you won this award your first week in the league.
And 19 times after that.
You know what, Shaq? All right, getting back to this game now, and the sensational play from Victor Wembanyama.
So it's not.
And that's a halftime.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Bogdanovic really making a difference here.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
If I'm his teammate, I keep feeding the hot hand, especially since he's been on fire from deep also.
They've got Risa. Victor Wembanyama is out there with Song. Then it's Evan Fournier, and it's Hayes in at the point. That's the group starting the second half for Kenny Atkinson.
And if Jokic has the position inside, forget it.
Here's Fournier. The shot from the low post is good. Fournier's got 8.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Jokic a screen. Pocket 6. From deep three-point land, Fournier pulls it down.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
Jokic against Wembanyama. From outside the arc, Hayes no good. Has just been outstanding tonight. 56% as a team in this game. And the call will be against Fournier. That's his first foul. And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Now let's bring up the 2K leaderboard. Here are the top rebounders over the last month. 4th, Victor Wembanyama.
He must be spending a lot of time in the weight room because he's shown such strength under the basket.
Pass to Bogdanovic, trying to find Jokic, gets it to him. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul, first team
One
foul.
big thing you love about Alex Suggs, he's got that 7'4" wingspan, and as he gets older, he'll fill out that frame plus add to his game.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And it became very clear very early, RJ, that Wembanyama is legit and a very special player. Generational.
You never know until those first few games, but it was immediate how different Wemby is going to be. He has already met those lofty expectations that we all had for him.
One of the best passing bigs the league has to offer. If you're open, Jokic will find you.
Wembanyama inside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. To the paint. For 3. Traps in the tray. He's got 9.
and they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust.
Substitution on the court.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Platoon passes to Fournier. That one goes in. Fournier's got 4 points in the quarter.
An overlooked part of Batum's game. Nick's a great passer for a wing.
Outside Bogdanovich. They set the pick. To the middle. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Here's Koulibaly. Pass to Saw. Now here's Fournier. The 3. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now here's Bogdanovich. 11 points in the game. And it's Jokic missing.
Locking the arc down. Defense knows it's on them to scare off those shots.
And slam dunk by Gobert.
Not stopping that. Gobert from there is right around 100%.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Jokic with it. With 2 seconds left. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. First trip to the line for him here.
Second team.
And he knocks down the first one.
Shooting for the away team.
That misses, so he splits the free throws. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Leading by 10. And after a quick break, here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
And for the defense, it's so tough to guard a big man with that kind of court vision and dime dropping ability.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. They've got Nikola Jokic. And it's Teodosic in at the point guard position. Pass to Jokic. Back to Teodosic. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic. Jokic has got 3 assists now in this one.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Chang with the ball. A floater, and they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
Both teams will make substitutions. So it's the visitors now. It's a 14-point game. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Pass to Jokic. Over Wembanyama. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops.
And they try to stonewall Jokic, but he's not having it. He's just fearless going up inside.
Stars checked in for Jang. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Kenny Atkinson had some words for his team during the break. Told them, pedal to the metal. Adding, we're ahead out here, but it's not over yet. Don't start celebrating in your head when there's work to be done on the floor. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. To the inside. Goes up with it, and the ball travels out of his hands. It was last touched by Jokic. Confident play we're seeing out of him.
Yeah, and the scoreboard tells the story.
About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. And Sarr throws it down.
And at 7'1", Sarr makes dunking look easy. The defense has to push him further from the rim.
To the left wing. Here's Jokic. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Pass to Song. Here's Ricochet. Hits it from three-point range.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throw now.
And now, let's present our New Balance player of the game, Evan Fournier.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. And that has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
And with the playoffs on the horizon, he'll be looking to stay in peak form as long as he can. Here's Hayes. Battles through traffic and lays it in.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
Also relying on his skill there. That's a nice move against length.
Pass to Jokic. Over Wembanyama. And the rejection by Wembanyama. The shot's good from Hayes.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And start with their defense. They've been intense on that end, and they can actually help their offense as well.
That shot is off, coming up empty for the second time this game. 4 for 6. Now Wembanyama. Pass to Ricochet. Down low. Here's Song. And Song throws it down.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
Jokic inside. Wembanyama on him. The offensive rebound. Jokic with the bucket.
Jokic.
Here's Hayes. 30 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Wembanyama. Over Jokic. The shot by Wembanyama, no good. Drives to the hoop. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wembanyama.
Substitution on the court.
So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home, no doubt helped.
Thank you for that, David. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson.
Point of the season now, Grant. How much do players want to be named an all-star?
You know, B.A., I'd say for the young guys and for guys in their twilight years, too, it means a lot. But for the guys that have done it a few times before, you know, sometimes that weekend off is a nice reset button.
Now the starting group for the visitors. And there's a pick. 6 to shoot. No problems knocking that one down.
And that gets us rolling. Whew. What a tremendous atmosphere in here tonight.
You get the sense there is a level of intensity right out of the gates.
Basket's good.
Yeah, sometimes even Giannis needs help. The play gets him all the room he needs to strike.
Here's Larkin. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Here's Kalathis. And just about a minute into this first quarter.
Personal foul. First team foul. Substitution for the away team. Number 24, Furkan Korkmaz.
Antetokounmpo outside. And the Jam by Antetokounmpo.
And look at Giannis using his length inside, allowing him to beat the contact and get the finish.
Here's Baberovic, coming off a 12-point game. He got a piece of it. And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. Count it, good.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Here's Korkmaz. Connects from downtown.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Here's Kalathis. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in.
I love the execution we are seeing thus far. 4 shots and 4 makes.
And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
Substitution on the court.
Gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start. Here's Kalathis. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. He's got his first free throws of the night right here. No good on that one. And the second free throw is good. And Chris Finch has called timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan.
That was a tremendous all-around game. Their intensity was there, and their production was right there along with it, too.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it was hard to imagine them being much better at the offensive end. They were so efficient in almost every aspect.
Now here's Şengün. And right now, he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. Pass to Korkmaz. 5 on the clock. From the baseline. And the shot's good.
Looked like some confusion defensively that time. Left him wide open for a nice look on the jumper.
Antetokounmpo, right side. Pure from three-point range. Antetokounmpo's got 7 points.
And some fans wince when he takes them. But Giannis can and will hit the occasional three-point shot.
Got a piece of it. And he buries his first look.
Well, the defense wants to keep the ball out of that area. Why? Because if it gets in there, most players are going to finish.
They set a pick. Releases. Korkmaz pulls it in.
And it didn't fall, but still a great look.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
On target from range.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. Drives to the hoop. Can't cash it in from close range. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Leading by 1. And the second quarter is on its way when we return. Man, it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
They're getting a big contribution from the bench already.
As a coach, I think you get a certain feel for what your team needs, and credit this guy for not waiting around. He went ahead and made the adjustment.
Here's Papanikolaou. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Pass to Osman. Over to the left wing. Great D that time from Antetokounmpo.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
Grant, when you talk about consistency and officiating game to game, you think there's room for improvement?
You know, I do think so. I mean, they're allowing more contact, but overall, more clarity on what constitutes legal guarding position would help players and officials.
Here's Papanikolaou. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Baberovic. Here's Korkmaz. No good that time. Gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Closed it in on 2 minutes played here in the second. To the inside. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And with balloting underway, a chance to check out the leaders in the All-Star voting.
Well, it's so interesting to see where the players stack up right now.
You look at Antetokounmpo, looking pretty comfortable in that starting 5 for the East. He's second thus far.
And that's a reflection of just how unreal his season has been. To play second in this tough Eastern Conference is very impressive.
And what a night it'll be. We'll keep you updated on the latest results during voting. Osman, no good.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
And he goes in for the dunk.
Just a selfless play by Giannis. He knows all eyes are on him, so he dishes to a ready shooter.
Pass to Baberovic. Down low to end the drought. And that's 2 points on the layup. There's a minute 34 left in the second quarter. Antetokounmpo outside. Against contact. Giannis stays strong.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Osman on the wing. Pass to Baberovic. The three-pointer off the mark. Gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Antetokounmpo outside. Oh, he's a menace in the paint. Antetokounmpo.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Here's Baberovic. Here's Osman. No points so far. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. They set the screen. Giannis going downhill. And the bucket is good. Antetokounmpo's got 6 points in the quarter.
No one eats up more ground on the drive than Giannis. Gets to where he wants to be in 1 or 2 steps.
Here's Larkin. He's averaging about 6 points per game. Pass to Baberovic. Clock at 6. Tries it from 19. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Baberovic has got 5. And so that brings the first half to a close. Leading by 7. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
All right, thanks. Tibbs, what'd you think about the way this team defended in the first half?
Well, not bad.
Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the third quarter.
And welcome to halftime.
Watch these guys from now into the contest. I bet they throw down crazy in-game dunks that you've never seen before.
I feel like they've never chose you. And returning our attention to this game, a solid first half for the home team.
They're playing the way they're supposed to.
Appreciate you joining.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. It's been a clinic out there by Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
Shooting a terrific 58% from the floor. Here's Baberovic. The three ball. He drops it from range. He's got 5.
Well, the defense daring him to shoot, and he makes them pay for their disrespect.
They set a pick, and it's Antetokounmpo off the drive.
And nothing is more terrifying than Giannis on the attack. So powerful when he takes flight.
Pass to Larkin. Şengün, the screen. And it's rejected. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Here's Kalathis. Here's Papanikolaou. Antetokounmpo for 3. Yes, sir! Giannis showing the range.
And you can see early on that Giannis wanted to be aggressive. I mean, he's taken over at the offensive end.
With a brief pause, here are the most difficult teams to score against over the last 10 games.
Well, I just love the tenacity on the defensive end. They have been in lockdown mode.
Pass to Baberovic. Antetokounmpo covering. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And he knocks down the first one.
Shooting for the away team.
And that's good as he hits both shots. Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter. And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Wondering how the West is shaping up? Well, the midseason grind is in full force. Let's check out the standings. Taking a look at the visitors here. Sitting in 7th place right now. They'd like to climb up the standings. And the call will be against Alperen Şengün. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Antetokounmpo outside. 6 on the shot clock. And Giannis shrugs off the contact.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
2 minutes.
1:57 left to play in the third. Here's Şengün. And he gets the bucket.
You gotta love how Şengün attacks on the interior.
Gotten 3 or 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Inside. A big-time flush by Giannis.
Tonight, their attack revolves around him. As he goes, so goes the offense.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Şengün, the screen from outside the arc. Drops in the 3. Give him 8.
Always a bonus when points come from unlikely sources. And you can see this guy's been working on that shot.
The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
51 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Here's Larkin. No points yet. To the middle. Lets it fly. Up and in from the low block.
Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end. But right now, the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
To the paint. Soft touch off the glass.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. Yeah, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. Pass to Korkmaz. Here's the 3. Knocks down the long J. Korkmaz has got 6 points. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. They lead by 6. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the... And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. Sinks it from distance.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Shooting 74%. Just an unbelievable offensive display here. To the inside.
Awaiting foul. First personal foul. First team foul. Now into the lineup for your home team. Elite Santos. Number 21.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Kaladzikis. And no good.
I'll tell you, despite his struggles at the offensive end, this team still finds themselves in control of the ball game.
4th quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Şengün, the screen. To tie it up. Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
And you know they were praying for that one to go down.
Let's prove it time. 4th quarter. Don't get it done now. No more chances.
Very pretty alley-oop.
Oh, man, take a look at that one. Just a textbook alley-oop.
Beautifully done. He served it up on a platter. And Chris Finch has called timeout. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch was going over with his team. He encourages guys to stick with it, saying, I don't care what the scoreboard says. If we can play hard, that's all that matters. We can be the stronger team. So that's what Coach is looking for.
As always, Allie, we thank you. From down in the low post, it goes.
And there's a physicality to Şengün's game. He's not scared down low at all.
Here's Kalathis. Great positioning on the putback.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Here's Larkin. Nails it from beyond the arc.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And he is just showing off right now. I mean, he's giving you leadership. Giannis just takes pride in stepping up and hitting those big shots. The and one puts a little extra insurance on their lead. What a play.
Gone 3 of 4 in the 4th and looking confident on offense. Here's Baberovic. No good off the front rim.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Count it.
Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
Shooting 65%. Their offense has been on another level. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. No good with a jumper from the wing. Antetokounmpo outside. It's rebounded by Şengün.
You know, I think it's desperation time for them.
I'll tell you, you need absolute perfection on every possession. That's what it's going to take here.
Pass to Baberovic. From 15 feet away. Cash. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
The defense can't be so relaxed at this stage of the game. Not against him.
I think he takes that kind of defense as a sign of disrespect, and he was more than happy to accept the challenge.
And he commits the intentional foul. And no good, as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second. And he's able to hit the second one, and that increases the lead to 6. Oh, got a piece of it. In transition, here they come. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Team foul. At the line for 2. Yes.
Oh, the first of 2, no good. A heartbreaker. And he ends up making the second. And that makes it a 7-point lead.
And Giannis will just about do anything the coaching staff asks. A true team player.
Here's Baberovic. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Lays it up and banks it in.
Oh, man, the balance of muscle Giannis possesses is tremendous. Phenomenal at scoring on physical defenses.
And so they get the victory here at home. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. You saw their activity level.
All right, Allie, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Allie
Who are on the hot seat, how in the world do they stay focused?
Well, Kevin, I think, look, most coaches have very thick skins. You're going to get criticized every day. You have to know that when you get into the profession, and you just got to stay focused on the things you can control. And my brother always used to tell me, don't worry about criticism from people you wouldn't take advice from.
Ah, that's pretty good advice in itself.
It is.
My goodness. Now the starting group for the visitors. Pass to Bogdanovich. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Showing off his inside game. Bogdan is an all-around scorer.
Saric outside. To the middle, trying to find Smith. He's got it now. And the dunk by Smith.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Now, here's Jokic. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. And here is Hazonia. To the inside. Here's Smith. And the layup falls. Smith's got his second basket.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Pass to Hazonia. Inside. Smith's shot is good. Smith's got his third basket of the night.
Well, they've started this game strong offensively. 3 out of their first 4 attempts.
There's the screen. Lets the 3 fly. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Saric outside. 6 to shoot. Pass to Hazonia. Lets it go from deep. Good on the triple.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Here's Jokic. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Trains the three-pointer. Bogdanovich has got his second bucket of the night.
That's a go-to shot for Bogdanovich. He's so confident pulling the trigger.
And now, here's Hazonia, guarded closely. Saric outside. Pass to Hazonia. Saric outside. Misses the 3. Gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. And here's Jokic outside. Sinks the three-pointer.
And what can't Jokic do offensively? Outside of maybe highlight reel dunks, he is complete.
Here's Hazonia in the corner. Smith with it. Saric outside. Fires from deep. Buries the long-range jumper.
Yeah, showing off that ability to stretch the floor. Seems like everyone is a threat at the arc these days.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Jokic with it. Zubac's defending. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
First
The first free throw is good.
at the line for the away team. Nikola Jokic. 2 shots.
And Jokic drops them both.
Well, you have to appreciate a big man who can step up to the line and knock it down with confidence.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Leading by just 1. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
Yeah, and when you're hitting threes early, that opens up the floor and really helps your offense.
We've got Teodosic, and it's Jokic in at the center position. And that one's good, Teodosic. Launches it. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Jokic a screen. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. At the elbow, Smith. Outside, Bogdanovic. Here's Perkichin, still without a basket. 4 on the shot clock. From 11 feet away, and the jumper is on the mark.
And we'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
Here's Teodosic. The 10-footer. Can't hit that one. Jokic has gotten just 1 of his 4 attempts from the floor tonight. And we're seeing some big paydays for NBA head coaches these days, Stan. Do you miss it?
Do I miss the paychecks?
Yeah.
That payday was always really good in the NBA. No question about that.
What about
but
now, though? What about now?
Well, it's gone through the roof. But look, the trade-off is the paydays are big, but there's not a great deal of job security. Too big, too strong. Jokic gets what he wants.
This will be his 3rd free throw shot of the game. And the free throw, no good. Got a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. To the paint. Now here's Šorić. He's guarded closely. With the fadeaway. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
And we've got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Smith checked in for Bogdanovic. Pass to Azania. Zubac's with it. Smith outside. Azania, the pass to Šorić. For 3, Smith doesn't go for him. A smooth 58% from the field. Everything going according to plan for them on that end. Now Bogdanovic. Hazonia defending. From 18 feet away. It's hauled in by Zubac.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
And Azania gets it to go. Azania's got 5.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. It's tipped. Pass to Šorić from the arc. And the 3 ball is good. He's got 6. shooting around 43% from the floor in the second quarter. Bogdanovich looking around. One second left. He knocks it.
2 minutes are allowed to review the play.
And we are not going to halftime just yet. Officials signaling they are going to review the tape.
And the NBA Replay Center in Secaucus is queuing it up, and even before we look at the replay, I'm pretty sure he got that off in time.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
Guys, I want to talk about something else for just a second. Is it me, or have the alternative jerseys around?
Well, they've been the more measured team, passing up good shots for great ones.
Yeah, they've been aggressive, but also disciplined. That's a sign of...
And that's a halftime wrap.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Bogdanovich really making a difference here.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
They've got Ivica Zubac. Hezonja is out there with Dario Saric, and it's Smith. So that's who Chauncey Billups starts the second half with. Here's Saric. Off target from three-point range.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Back to Jokic. Jokic gets it done right in front, in close.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Here's Saric. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Saric has gone just 2 of 6 shooting, 33%.
14 foul. Hezonja. First personal foul. First team foul.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Pass to Bogdanovich. Drills it from outside.
Timeout.
Bogdanovich has got 13.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
And we've got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. And that will be the middle game of this 3-game homestand. Saric outside.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Smith kicks to Saric. Shot clock at 6. Here's Hezonja. Drills the three-pointer. Hezonja's got his third basket of the night right there.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Takes a 3. It's good from long range.
Well, they came out of the locker room with a purpose. 4 for 4 already in the half.
Saric outside. A minute 50 left here in the third quarter. It's good. 10 points for him. A minute 42 left in the third quarter. Outside, Bogdanovich. From deep, Jokic. That one's not going to go.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Smith outside. Pass to Hezonja. Bogdanovich against Smith. Zubac, a screen on Bogdanovich. He was all alone on that one. 8 points for Smith.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about. .59 seconds left in the third. Here's Bogdanovic. It's hauled in by Zubats. Zubats has got 5 rebounds tonight. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Guys, what a back and forth game this has been.
And that's already resulted in 7 lead changes.
32 seconds left to play here in the third. Pass to Bogdanovic. Off target from outside. Gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Now here's Zubats. There's the pick. Here's Bogdanovic. No good on the last second attempt there. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Leading by a point. And now we take a look back to Doc Rivers talking to his team from his huddle.
Let's get this pace back up. All right? Get to the move.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Here's Perkichin. It's rebounded by Jovic.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right, and you still get a bad result.
Oh, the Joker taking over. He's had his way offensively, making it look easy.
Down low, here's Perkichin, and that one's drained from the low block. And guys, here in the fourth quarter, still a close game.
Instant classic, fellas. This one could come right down to the last shot.
Basket counts.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Yeah, there's no excuse for giving that up. That's the absolute last thing you want to happen.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Guys, during that last break, I listened to Chauncey Billups talk to his team. Now, they've been happy with the way the team is shooting. He reminded players to keep taking those threes, that they've had some clean looks. When that 3 goes in, it's always a welcome sight. Guys?
Thank you, David. And it's Smith missing. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Comes up empty down low. Gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Zubats with the screen for Smith. Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Over to the wing. Here's Jokic. Jokic machetes his way through the coverage.
Well, when you need a bucket, run the offense through Jokic.
To the inside. No good with the layup. Gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Count that one.
Well, you wonder why we're seeing so many points tonight. Just look at the D.
Not a lot of resistance, and trying to just outscore other teams, generally not the best recipe for long-term success.
Puts one up from 19, and off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
He takes it in, and he banks in the layup. That shot eliciting a roar almost gigantic crowd.
Guys, more than a roar, more like an explosion.
Out to the right wing. And 1:01 left to play in the final quarter. Shot number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now. Smith feeling it out a bit. 6 feet out. That shot missing.
Just strong work defensively there in the low post. You got to be tough down in the paint.
Yeah, that's an outstanding defensive stand in close.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Well, Jokic very strong and very crafty, absorbing the contact.
He knocks down the clutch free throw. And he is unable to get the second one.
Well, the miss is unfortunate, but he still manages to put them ahead. Barely. It counts.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. So I'm looking at the clock, and guys, the situation. What do you think we're going to see next?
This is where great coaching can pay dividends.
Well, they'll likely only get one shot at this. They need to make it count.
Here's Jokic. It's hauled in by Zubac.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Yeah, at this point, they're going to have to go for the 3 and try to force OT.
Fires from way outside. Full time! And oh, that was an enormous 3-pointer.
And how about the confidence to pull up from out there, and what skill to knock it down.
9 seconds left in the fourth quarter. From 12 feet out. It's in!
And he should thank the team for those 2 points. Nobody paid much attention to him on that play.
Oh, the all-or-nothing shot. No good. And so they get the victory here at home. That was a fun night of basketball.
grab some popcorn for this face-off at the center position tonight, Grant.
Oh, no question, B.A. I mean, these bigs bring the size and skill. Who has more tools in their toolkit? I mean, we're about to find out.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Wembanyama screen. The three from Rizachet. And the three-pointer goes.
Yeah, that's what Rizachet is out here to do. He is first and foremost a three-point shooter. A good one at that.
Pass to Şengün. Here's Baberovic. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. Knocks down the triple.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Here's Sar. Wembanyama, high post. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Here's Baberovic, and that's good from 17 feet.
And you got to defend better than that. I mean, that's a good look for him.
And you do not want to let him get going early because that can get you cooked.
Here's Sar. Hayes with a screen. This one for three. Sar misses.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
A little over a minute and a half into this first quarter. Pass to Şengün. Fires the three. Can't get it to drop.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Here's Hayes. Now here's Wembanyama. Just 5 to shoot. Using his post moves to get the 2 points.
And 3 for 4 to start. Showing some rhythm.
Here's Larkin. He's defended by Hayes. Here's Larkin. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And he makes the first.
Shooting for the away team. Larkin taking 2 shots.
He's perfect from the line this time.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
Well, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Fournier for 3, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
That's Fournier's specialty. The long-distance bomb that really hand-ties defense.
Pass to Larkin. There's the 3. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Gone 4 of 5 so far. Looking sharp. With the 10-footer. And Sar with the basket. On the assist from Wembanyama.
Yeah, in the lane there. I mean, that's easy money for Sar.
To the right side. "51 seconds left in the first quarter. Larkin. No good on the triple.
That's his shot. And one, I'm sure, he wants back.
Fournier for 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Fournier's got 6 points.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Pass to Larkin to stop the run. Count it. 2 for 4 from the field now.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Knocked loose. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wembanyama.
Substitution on the court.
Koulibaly defending. Down low. Here's Şengün. Soft touch off the glass.
just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. They're up by 3. Quarter number 2 coming up. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
And there's a pick. Puts up a 3. The rebound by Yabusele.
That's excellent defense right there on the perimeter.
Pass to Batum. Here's Koulibaly. Now Gobert. Back to Koulibaly. To the middle. Gobert showing his skill inside.
Yeah, and Gobert's teammates encourage him to seek out his offense, especially when he's this deep.
All right, Clark, how about Rudy Gobert? What consistency rebounding the ball.
Yeah, averaging double digits pretty much every season, BA. And that helps them in the battle of possessions, obviously. And it also helps them control pace. You got a guy who eats glass like that and defends at a high level. You got something real good for yourself. Excellent mobility right there. I like when Gobert rolls to the rim with that aggression.
Pass to Larkin. Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
Outside Koulibaly. Fires the 3. That shot missing. Here's Larkin. Give him 8. Pass to Osman. And he buries his first look.
Any possession that ends with him finishing at the rim is ideal.
Here's Gobert. Here's Yabusele. Back to Koulibaly. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. And Chris Finch calls timeout here. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. And Grant, we know the importance of the veteran leaders on a team, but not every vet wants to accept a mentorship role.
Very true, B.A. In your later years, that role becomes a blend of playing and kind of coaching. Not everyone is cut out for that.
Pass to Larkin. Five to shoot. Another shot. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Making the most of that possession. Unwilling to give up on the play.
Outside Koulibaly. Here's Hayes. That misses, so no good on his first attempt of the night. A minute 15 left in the first half. Here's Larkin. Drills it from deep. Larkin's got 11 points.
He's picking up right where he left off in the first quarter.
Gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Hayes, the pass to Wembanyama. Over Şengün. Offensive rebound. Hayes uses the glass to finish the layup.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Yep, count it.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
Outside Koulibaly. And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played, buries it down low. The visitors with the ball, trailing by 4. After this game, they can look forward to Detroit, where they will match up against the Pistons. That'll be the second of 2 games on the road. Larkin with the bucket. Gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. Now Hayes. Pass to Wembanyama. Good D by Şengün. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Up by 2. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Depth has been the key for them so far. They've gotten a nice spark from their second unit, especially at the offensive end.
Fellas, what do you say we take a... And that is going to do it.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. We got Risache. Hayes is out there with Evan Fournier. Then there's Sarr, and it's Wembanyama in at the center position. Inside, here's Larkin. Can't tie it up. That one misses. Shooting an insane 65%. Just terrific. Wembanyama pass to Fournier, and there's the screen from the arc. Drops in the 3. Fournier's got 9.
And Fournier has been an absolutely lights-out long-distance shooter. Every season, he's been in the league.
They've got Hayes. Sarr out there with Risache. Then it's Victor Wembanyama, and it's Fournier in a 2-guard.
Home team foul. Killian Hayes. Second personal foul. First team foul.
Fires from the wing. It's hauled in by Wembanyama.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Took the opportunity when he saw it. He has 6.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost him 3.
Larkin passes to Şengün. Here's Larkin. 15 points in the game, and they come right back with their own 3-pointer.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
First personal foul.
These are his first free throws of the game.
At the line for your home team, Evan Fournier. Taking 2.
That's good from Fournier.
And Fournier is highly skilled, a crafty European talent who's really fearless when it comes to shooting the basketball.
Both shots good from the stripe. Gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. They set the pick. Here's Larkin. Offline with a 3.
They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
Hayes, the pass to Sarr. Knocks down the triple. Sarr's got his second basket on the night.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
And something fans don't always get to see. Some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major or it could be just a slight tweak.
Here's Larkin. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
Second team foul.
Gone 3 of 3 in the second half. Outside Koulibaly. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. The NBA becoming more and more global, Clark. Şengün, a perfect example of that.
Yeah, Alperen Şengün out of Turkey. Right now on the fast track to being the best player to ever come out of his homeland. So still very young, but boy, his future is quite bright.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
We hear players proclaiming their love for the game, but former sharpshooter J.J. Redick said there's a distinction between loving the competition itself and loving the game and everything that goes into that. Guys say, I just want to play. Well, do you want to do all of the necessary things that lead up to that? Hey, Brian, 15 NBA seasons for Redick. He'd know.
He certainly would. Thanks, Allie.
And credit his teammates for feeding him all quarter.
And 1:01 left in the third quarter of the game. Koulibaly, the jumper from the wing, off target.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Koulibaly defending. Basket counts.
They're really looking to that inside game here in the second half, getting away from taking a bunch of threes.
Outside Fournier. Şengün against Gobert. Pass to Sarr. No good with the triple. Gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Here's Larkin. There's a screen. Here's Osman. That three's off the mark. Batum outside. Outside Fournier. Batum finds Gobert. Launches it. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And that'll do it for the third quarter. Up by 5. Don't go anywhere. Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Shooting really well in this matchup. 62% from the floor. They've got Rudy Gobert, Nicholas Batum out there with Bilal Koulibaly, and it's Yabusele in at the 4. Pass to Koulibaly. Out to the wing. 5 on the clock. Fires top of the key. He's off on that one. Shooting a fantastic 57%. Here's Larkin. And it's Gobert with a rebound. And here's Batum. Pass to Rupert. Picked by Gobert. Here's Rupert. And he drops it in from the low post.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Osman passes to Korkmaz. Connects from downtown.
And the defense is looking almost lost on the perimeter. That opens up a quality three-point shot, and he delivers.
Yeah, I think that might have been intentional. Perhaps was not an accident because he's typically not the guy that's taking that shot at this stage of the game.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, over the break, I did listen in on Kenny Atkinson's huddle. He applauded their shooting and their shot selection, saying, we're taking the right threes, not forcing anything. Keep doing that, and they'll continue to fall. Makes the game easy, doesn't it?
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Pass to Sarr. Wembanyama against Şengün. The shot by Wembanyama, no good. Wembanyama's gone 2 of 5 tonight. Here's Larkin. Floats one. Ooh, he's looking good tonight. He's drilled 9 of 15 so far.
Hey, clashes with the larger defender and makes maybe the biggest shot of the game.
Well, this guy is always in attack mode, very aggressive. Some players might kick it out there, not him. He's going right to the bucket.
Come on, 7+ feet guys like Wemby, they aren't supposed to be that fluid shooting.
Takes it inside, and the whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot 2. He gets the first, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. It's both from the stripe.
He's basically automatic from the line, not the guy you want to send there now.
Pass to Wembanyama. Oh, too much length from Wemby.
No fear in this young man. We're already getting a sense of Wembanyama's killer instinct.
touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Larkin with the bucket. Larkin's got 6 in the quarter.
That's the definition of clutch. Hitting the big-time shot on a bigger opponent.
Really just shows you the toughness and determination this man has. Impressive.
And the shot goes.
This demonstrates leadership. Victor wanting to be the guy to make the big shot.
1:16 left to play in the fourth quarter. Here's Larkin. Pure from three-point range. Larkin's got 32 points.
Come on now. Even with the size disadvantage, he comes up big.
Clutch shooting, determination, and plenty of skill, too.
Here's Wembanyama. And it's in.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Here's Larkin. He's defended by Hayes. And they go to the intentional foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
43 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. And an intentional foul right there.
Second team foul.
Oh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that puts him up 5. Here's Larkin. High arcing shot. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Third personal foul. Third team foul.
So the first one drops, and that increases the lead to 6.
Risache does things with the ball in his hands that not many of these rookies can do. Every free throw is crucial in a close game. Nice work at the line.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. Pass to Larkin. Money. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5. And now we've got an intentional foul.
Fourth personal foul. Fourth team foul.
And no good, as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second. And he does get the second one. And that increases the lead to 6.
And right here, they can't waste any time.
No, you need a quick bucket and then a quick foul.
Here's Larkin. It falls! And now they trail by just 4.
And I understand we're seeing some potent offense, but you have to put up more of a fight defensively.
Come on now, look. Sit back and enjoy the fireworks. Nothing better than good offense.
He drops the first one, and that puts him up 5. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 6-point ball game.
I think it's a wrap. When the game's on the line, he knows how to deliver the crushing blow.
Oh, nails the triple!
Ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
They didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
Pass to Baberovic. The 3. He buries it from 3.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. And they're going to prolong the game with an intentional foul.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
And you know what? Who knows? A few misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range. You know, late-game free throws are a lot different than early game free throws in terms of making them.
So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. That was an incredible night of hoops.
Basketball purist, and Greg, I know you do. One thing you gotta love watching is great ball movement.
Which is something both of these teams take pride in. It's always fun to watch guys be unselfish with the ball and look to make each other better.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Trey Lyles out there with the linen. Then there's Jamal Murray. Then there's Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Barrett at the 3, the small forward. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Barrett. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Well, Barrett with nice touch down there as the lefty was able to negotiate the little room that he had.
Here's Papanikolaou. Giannis outside. Plays it up off the glass.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Took the opportunity when he saw it.
Love the focus here from SGA at the arc. He hates to waste those opportunities.
Brent, there can't be any question now that Shea Gilgeous-Alexander has arrived as an NBA superstar.
No doubt about it, Kevin. I mean, you finish in the top 3 of MVP voting. That is a stamp of approval. SGA, one of the more feared players in the game, and this guy is on his way.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, earlier I spoke with Tom Thibodeau. He said SGA has this special ability to lull a defender into a slower pace and then suddenly make a quick move that leaves everybody just standing there. Coach feels the attention has to be on him. He wants to force somebody else to beat them. Guys?
All right, thank you, David.
And Giannis adding muscle to his frame for these types of situations. He'll keep getting bigger and stronger, but willing to take the hit.
So both teams changing it up here. Gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Outside, Dort and Murray. Here we go. And the layup's good off the glass.
Yeah, there's a feeling sometimes, even at 6'3", when Murray gets to the interior, he plays a bit bigger.
Dort against Antetokounmpo. And he uses the glass on the layup. Giannis has got 6.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now, here's Barrett. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. So both teams making some changes here. There's 1:17 left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Antetokounmpo. 6 on the shot clock. Inside. Gets it to fall from the right block.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And slam dunk by Clark.
And they trust Murray to get the ball where it needs to go.
Charalampopoulos, Brooks covering to the middle. Here's Antetokounmpo. It's Clark with the rebound.
Nobody getting a hand in his face in that painted area. That's a miss he's going to be disappointed with.
Pass to Brooks. Clark a screen on Antetokounmpo. Brooks finds Clark. Alexander Walker with the ball. That's in there. Murray with the assist.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
A floater. Count it. With 1 on the clock. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And that concludes the first quarter of play. They lead by 4. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1/4 of action so far. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
Yeah, couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
We got Brandon Clark, Nikhil Alexander-Walker out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Lou Dort, and it's Brooks in at the small forward. Greg, you know this. Good coaches give their players confidence. But what's the balance there between affirmation and accountability?
Well, when you believe in a player, that also comes with expectations. So a coach has to boost them up and also demand that they deliver.
Offensive rebound.
Well, he creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go, even with the defense not really a factor.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. And it's Brooks. That time on the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Oh, nice play from Brooks down in the paint. Not afraid to get physical on the inside.
Inside. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Off target with the fadeaway.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. To the inside. It's tipped. It's stolen by Dort. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Clark.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Several teams changing it up here. Having an efficient three-point attack, very tough to defend. Let's see some of the best.
No doubt they have snipers on that roster, that's for sure. It's been a terrific year for them from beyond the arc.
And yes, it's good.
And Giannis continuing to look for the mid-range, showing his confidence.
Murray outside. Pass to Olynyk. And here's Barrett. Shot clock at 6. Miles knocks down the 3 ball. Miles got his first 3 points of the game.
Yeah, you could see that RJ had seen him open earlier and then got in the right spot to deliver.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, this summer we saw the NBA break up its draft into 2 days. The next idea, a bigger break between the draft and the start of free agency. Common thread is giving front offices more time to strategize around these highly consequential decision periods in the NBA calendar. Kevin?
Interesting, DA. Thank you. Snatched up. Giannis on the follow. Antetokounmpo's got 12 points in the game. Gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second quarter. And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And 1:01 left in the first half of the game. In the corner, Barrett with it. And that one is good. Barrett's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Barrett doing a good job. Defense really draped all over him on the inside. And he got creative to score there.
Pass to Calathes. Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. They can't stop Giannis.
Dominating in effortless fashion. This is what Giannis does on a consistent basis.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Murray surveying the D. Now here's Olynyk. Nothing on the board. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
It felt like RJ did a great job there of just baiting the defense in order to get the contact.
It's his first trip to the line.
Taking 2 shots.
So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. Here's Giannis. Physical basketball from Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And so that brings the first half to a close. Up 8. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge. Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Hello and welcome. First up, folks, let's take a moment to see.
I think it's fair to say we know how this probably is going to shake out. But crazier things have happened.
And now let's check out the game at hand. It was a solid first half effort for the visiting team. That is more than enough of us.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. You look at Antetokounmpo, and this game has been everywhere.
Yeah, and early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
Oh, man, pouring it on right now, and why wouldn't you?
Home team foul. Papani. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Plays it up and banks it in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his third basket of the night.
You have a guard like Gilgeous-Alexander that fights inside. It can add some spunk to your team.
We've got Murray. Kelly Olynyk is out there with Trey Lyles. Then it's Barrett, and it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the point guard position.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Pass to Barrett. For the 3. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Being 71% all in all in this one. They've been brilliant offensively. Here's Calathes. Clock at 6. Papanikolaou dishes to Calathes. Out left to the wing. Goes to the reverse layup and packs it in.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
He sinks the 11-footer. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 points in the quarter.
He's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. And let's quickly jump to the 2K leaderboard to find out which point guards have been the highest scorers over the last month. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is second.
And this is a group of guys who have that uncanny knack to simply score and put points up while they find ways to get the rest of the team involved. Really the complete package.
Well, he is the modern point guard defined. Players who aren't just out there to direct traffic and keep the ball moving, but guys who can be the entire offense at times by themselves. Just tremendous scorers.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
There's 1:59 left to play in the third. Giannis right side. The tray. From range, Giannis takes it.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Onside, Barrett. Top of the key, Gilgeous-Alexander. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
He's making plays all over the floor. Gilgeous-Alexander will not be stopped.
And Greg, something that is so important to this team, Jamal Murray's shot creation.
It is, Kevin. He creates so much with the ball or off of it. The work he puts in on offense frees up everything for his teammates. Great competitor who's really a perfect fit with this core.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Clark, the pass to Barrett. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Murray outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires for 3, and Barrett the bucket on the assist by Murray. Murray's got 4 assists now tonight.
RJ right there, moving without the basketball, and that helps him to get to an open spot on the floor. That creates the rhythm.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on Murray. Pass to Colathis. Down low. It's rebounded by Jamal Murray. Gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency. And Brooks gets it to go.
Oh, the balance Brooks has is impressive. Able to work through the defense and still capitalize.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. It's rebounded by Jamal Murray. Murray's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And we've reached the end of the third. Up by 9. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then there's Dylan Brooks. Then there's Dwight Powell. And it's Dort in at the power forward. Brooks the pass to Powell. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo. 71% all in all in this one. They've been brilliant offensively. To the paint. To the wing right side. Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. And there's a whistle. That goes on Dylan Brooks. That is his first foul of the game. And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. Both teams deciding to change it up. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, guys. I listened to Tom Thibodeau talking to his team during the break. Now, he preached the importance of patience down the stretch. Coach said we're not going to get it all back at once. Let's take it one trip at a time. Make it simple, make it easy. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Goes up on the wing, and that's off the glass and in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 10 points in just the second half. Here's Giannis. That's where Giannis wants the ball.
And we see this often now from Giannis. His offensive repertoire has become so versatile.
Outside, Barrett. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Can't connect from short range. Gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Nicolau, good.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk. Gilgeous-Alexander deciding where to go with it. Quick shot there, and it's off target.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
Here's Giannis. Rebound by Olynyk.
I don't know how that one doesn't go in. Nice cushion between him and the defender.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
In that 2018 draft, you think about those names, Doncic, Jaren Jackson Jr., and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Boy, it's a lot to begin with.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game.
And just like that, this game is a 2-possession affair.
Inside. And stolen by Murray. Here's Barrett. That's in there. Murray with the assist.
Now, one of the keys to Barrett's game is he's got to play tough.
Here's Giannis. Money. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Oh, gigantic shot here by Giannis. He's showing he's ready to deliver another big moment.
Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's good off the back rim and in.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand. It's so exciting to see the growth of the Greek Freak. There are shots that stars sink, and that's a momentum changer right there.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Lyles, and he commits the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 7-point game.
Free throws always a little bit sweeter when they can add to your lead.
And so now the timeout taken by Tom Thibodeau. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. It's in! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5. And they go to the intentional foul.
Third personal foul. Third team foul.
It's the first, and that increases their lead to 6.
Jamal Murray. 2 shots.
And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there.
Can't waste any time here.
Well, it's probably a little bit too late here, but you really need to score a bucket here to stay alive.
It's good from beyond the arc.
This is the time when you want to lock it down defensively. Thus far, not happening.
I'm looking out there trying to find one guy at least interested in playing defense, not that last possession.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And the home team has possession. Shoots the 3. Good! And that shot brings them to within just 1. And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. And so the road team gets the W in this one. This win, RIDA, thanks again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Brett Berry, and David...
Start of the season has just been electric. Teams playing hard right out of the gates.
Listen, most of these guys in the league have earned their way here, and they are anxious to get underway and start to show the coaches and the fans exactly what they can expect. I love the attitude and commitment.
Now the starting group for the visitors. No coverage that time.
And this is why Bogdanovich is a vital cog in this offense. It's his ability to stretch the floor like that.
Pass to Baberovic. Here's Larkin. Here's Baberovic. Shot clock at 6. Good work there as it goes.
Oh, what a crafty move, causing the defender to pause right there.
Unloads from 13. It's hauled in by Baberovic. And now just over a minute played here in the first. 4-3. Larkin with the bucket.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Outside Bogdanovich. Out left to the wing. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Bogdanovich has got his second bucket on the night. Here's Larkin. Pass to Şengün. The shot misses.
And that closeout certainly made a difference.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
2 minutes remaining.
Shot from the top of the key. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him.
Yeah, great pass to Jokic when he's ready to fire, and then he's straight into his motion.
Defended by Bogdanovic. Great look there, but off target.
And for him, that's a great look. Expect him to go right back to it if it's available.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
Now here's Jokic. Fires for three. Sinks it from distance.
Oh, man. I mean, the passing from Jokic is off the charts. Gave his man just a great look.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page.
It was poor efficiency scoring the ball. They needed too many attempts to get their points.
I think it was a lot of bad decisions leading to a lot of poor looks. Patience was not their best quality in that basketball game.
Here's Korkmaz. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rims. 1:03 left in the first quarter here. Here's Teodosic. Left side, Bogdanovic. Here's Teodosic. Shot clock at 5. The shot. Great look, but off the mark.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
There's a screen. Here's Baberovic. Off target with the 3. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Pass to Jovic. Bogdanovic with it. He's got 5. Shot is up. Good. He hits the jumper. Bogdanovic has got 7 points in the game.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
And that does it for the first quarter. Up by 5. And the second quarter. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
I'll tell you, that willingness to make the extra pass, that is what creates good looks. It also forces the defense to scramble.
Here's Topic. Pass to Jokic. Here's Teodosic. Here's the pick. The 3 is up. Nope, another miss. 0 for 2 to start the game. Here's Larkin. Takes the 3. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And that one's good. Teodosic.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Substitution on the...
And let's take this time to bring up the list of last season's elite shot blocking teams.
Well, talk about rim protection. Last season, they were patrolling the paint, rejecting shots at will.
Pass to Şengün. Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. There's the triple. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic. Well, when you look at the forwards in this league, there are a lot more Grant Hill types out there these days, partner.
Well, thank you for the nice words, B.A. Of course, I took pride in my overall game. And over the last few decades or so, we've seen a bunch of guys playing the 3, 4, and 5 who can pass, dribble, and shoot. So it's fun to watch the game evolve.
Now here's Şengün. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's on Nikola Jokic.
Yeah, Şengün's aggressive style is what gets him here.
That misses, so he splits the free throws. Got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Pass to Baberovic. Şengün with it. Here's Larkin. He's got 6. Here's Baberovic. Tries it from 16. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. Baberovic has got his second basket of the night.
Now, this guy plays with such confidence and ability to score in a variety of ways. Nice.
Drains the triple.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
3 minutes of action thus far in the second. 14 feet away. Nice jump shot. Baberovic has got 6. Gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. Outside Bogdanovic. And the three-pointer goes. 10 points for him.
This is Bogdanovic's game. Catch, shoot, score.
Şengün, the screen. Larkin passes to Şengün. Here's Baberovic. For 3. Nails it from 3.
I love the way they're spacing the floor this quarter. Their three-point percentage has really gone up.
Pass to Jokic. Over Şengün. No good off the glass. And that concludes the first half. They lead by 6. And time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
Since we got a little time on our hands here, you guys got any big plans for tonight?
Not me. I'm just going to take it easy.
So let's dig into that first half now, and what was a very solid performance for the home team. Glad you could join us.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Boy, Bogdan Bogdanovic really making a difference here.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
Here's Larkin. The 3 is up. Gets the 3 to fall. Larkin's got 9.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Jokic passes to Bogdanovic. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic. Jokic has got 3 assists now in this one.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Here's Baberovic. He's got 6. No good with a layup.
Well, he did everything right till he got to the rim. He needs to finish that.
And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Pass to Jokic. Lets it go from deep. Knocks down the long J. 11 points in the game.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And while we have a break, here were some of the top free throw shooters in the game last season. Bogdan Bogdanovic is second.
Very steady at the line. He's a guy who isn't rattled easily, and that shows in his free throw shooting numbers.
Defended by Bogdanovic. Pass to Baberovic. Clock at 6. Shot from 12. Off the window. It's good. Third quarter here. Over a minute and a half into it. Outside Bogdanovic. It's Jokic, high post. Bogdanovic down low. The shot is good on the assist by Jokic. Jokic has got 5 assists tonight.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
Here's Larkin. He's got 9. Now here's Şengün. Over Jokic. Şengün, no good.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Now here's Bogdanovic. He's guarded closely. Three-pointer. Can't get it to go. He's shooting 6 for 7 so far on this one. Pass to Baberovic. 1:11 left in the third quarter. Knocks it down from distance. Give him 8.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
Well, this is a chess match. Looking ahead a few moves and trying to execute toward that.
Here's Petrushev. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. And that one's good. Teodosic.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Larkin passes to Osman. Here's Larkin. Puts it up from 15. And Baberovic gets it to go. Baberovic has got 8 points.
Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot. But right now, this guy is cooking.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Pass to Petrushev. Bogdanovic on the wing. Sends it home from three-point land. Bogdanovic has got 8 here in this quarter.
You can tell Bogdanovic is in an attacking mindset right now, being aggressive and getting rewarded for it.
Here's Baberovic, and he makes the 8-footer.
You have to be accurate there. Very little room for error passing on the interior.
And we've reached the end of the third. Leading by 8. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in a moment. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks, as always, for joining us. Here's Teodosic. Pass to Jokic. Knocks it loose. And here they come. Şengün, the screen. Jokic grabs the board. Shooting has been ridiculous. 75% of this game. Here's Jovic. Pass to Jokic. Jokic using his strength inside.
It's almost too easy for Jokic inside. His size and soft touch make short work of the shot.
The 3. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic. Jokic has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Jovic. Jokic in the post. And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers' huddle. Well, coach is thrilled with their three-point shooting, saying in the huddle, guys, let's keep it up. Continue to shoot it from deep. It's working. They've been on fire from distance so far.
Okay, thank you, Allie. And the NBA has regular season games outside the U.S., all over the world. How important is that, Grant?
It's so important, BA. I mean, basketball has become a global sport. And just look at the recent MVPs. They're mostly international players. So playing games in those countries has helped the game grow all over the world.
Now here's Jokic. Shoots over Şengün. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Three-pointer, no good. Bogdanović passes to Jokic. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Jokic has got 6 in the quarter.
And the Joker, one of the most efficient mid-range shooters in basketball, seems like he just doesn't miss.
Connects on the foul line jumper. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Out to the right wing. No good on the shot. Gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. We've got 1:13 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Larkin. Beyond the arc. Counted from distance.
And what an impact he's making from beyond the arc. A big three-pointer to narrow this lead.
That's where the bulk of his offense has come from, and they're going to need a few more of them before this one's over.
Now here's Bogdanović. There's 49 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Defended by Bogdanović. Can't hit that one. I think a bucket here, Grant, would end this game.
Absolutely. That would put a bow on this one.
And the basket by Jokic.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
Fires from 14, and he makes it. 12 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clear.
Now Hayes. Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Lyles, Murray out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Kelly Olynyk, and it's Barrett at the 3, the small forward.
A true highlight of Reece Richey's game, his ability to just knock it down from beyond.
Here's Murray. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
He's just ridiculous. He's just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
And that one's good. Reece Richey's got 5.
Well, that's a great sign for Reece Richey, proving he can handle the physicality of the NBA.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to go on Killian Hayes.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
Koulibaly, he's checked in for Hayes.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Fournier against Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Fournier. 6 to shoot. Wembanyama, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Fournier's shot is off.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Hey, Shams, it seems like with these younger teams coming, we may be witnessing a transfer of power in the NBA. What do you think?
It's really due to the parity that we're seeing in the league. And we haven't seen this much parity in a really long time. It's wide open for teams in both conferences, in the East and West, to claim that top perch. We have to give the league a lot of credit. There's tons of parity.
Which I think is leading to expansion talk, correct? We've got so much talent right now, we can kind of let it ooze out a little bit to some other areas.
Certainly expansion, couple more teams in the league, but the league really loves where they're at now. And any given year, anyone can win.
Koulibaly with it. He's covered by Murray. Here's Reece Richey. No good from the wing. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. And things can get so intense when NBA rumors start flying, Shams. You know that. The teams are just kind of holding on sometimes for dear life. What is it like when you break a major NBA story like you've done numerous times?
It's like when your heart skips a beat, Kevin. It's like when you feel like you are in such a rush and there's a surge of excitement that hits every particle of your body. Every profession obviously has a big payoff, but everything happens so fast. But when it happens, it makes all the hard work worth it, but it certainly brings a great feeling, and I definitely get goosebumps to this day.
You get goosebumps, but the hard work you put in to get that story, I know what you guys go through. It is amazing the hours you spend on it.
365, 24/7.
And Koulibaly gets it to go.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Olynyk. Floats it up there for Gilgeous-Alexander. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And you think Murray all about scoring, but Murray is about what helps his team win.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Nicholas Batum, he's checked in for Wembanyama. 55 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Down low. The shot's good from Fournier.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Here's Alexander Walker. Just 5 to shoot. Clark, and it's Clark with the jam.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
We've got 22 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Murray against Fournier. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And last season, he was successful 81% of the time when he went to the line, so he didn't waste a lot of opportunities.
Here's Alexander Walker. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in.
Not the best pick I've seen, but look, he got the job done, and that's all that matters.
And that concludes a high-scoring first quarter with both teams tied up. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge, too.
Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then it's Brandon Clark. Then there's Dylan Brooks. And it's Dort in at the 4.
The classic combo guard. Gilgeous-Alexander is effective in the two-man game, especially on that first option, taking it himself.
When you look at the NBA, Shams, any changes you'd like to see?
To me, it's having players stay healthy, right? I would love to have a rule that players just play and the top players are there playing the most meaningful moments of regular season games and allowing players to have freedom defensively. And the league can find plenty of other ways to discourage players, but to allow players to really be there in the big moments, to defend at a high level. And I would just love to have a healthy serum that we can spread around the league and keep these guys on the floor.
I think here at the table, we're all nodding our heads, looking up and down. We all agree completely with what you're saying. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 12 points his last outing. With the drive to the inside. No good from Clark. Now expansion is coming, Shams. Is the league ready, in your estimation, for some more cities and new teams?
The NBA seems to be ready. I think I'm ready. Kevin, are you ready? Because the last expansion was, what, 20 years ago? That's the longest wait for this league since it began. And so I think Adam Silver and this league are going to take their time and really figure out exactly where they want to expand to. But the question is, Kevin, are you ready?
I am always ready. I know the league is looking even overseas or even maybe south of the border for a possible new entrant. But the league has got so much talent on the bottom half of these rosters. I definitely think it's time.
And there's a great appetite, a great desire for a lot of these cities, not only in the States, but also abroad, like you said, to go bring in an NBA team to their city and bring some of the talent, the marquee names to their city.
That'll be terrific. Sinks the triple.
How about the range? Wembanyama has that rare ability at the center spot.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Good, nice job down low. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 here in this quarter.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Here's Rupert. Wembanyama. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
And Shams, what an absolute delight it has been having you courtside with all of us tonight. Thank you so much for taking time to join us. It has been a true pleasure.
Thanks so much for the invite. I can't wait to do it again sometime. I'm honored. I'm privileged.
Oh, we are going to hold you to that. Thank you again. Always so much fun to have Shams join us. No one with a better pulse on the NBA.
Man, Shams is always the first guy to know about the big moves around the NBA. Love hearing what he has to say.
Sarr with it. He's covered by Murray. Unloads from 9. Count that bucket. Saar's got his first 2 points of the night.
Physical defense, but the strength training already kicking in for Saar.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander sets the screen for Lyles. Now Murray. A 3-ball. Traps in the tray. Murray's got 5 now.
At the arc, Murray is all business, knocking down a confident shot.
Here's Rupert. No scoring in this one. Pass to Wembanyama. Shoots over Olynyk. Wembanyama gets the bucket.
Why fade away there? Just making the shot more difficult, if you have to ask me.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. They lead by 3. We've got more hoops coming your way in just a moment.
You take a look at the visitors. This is when it starts to get real. You pass the opening night energy. You're not as well rested as.
Their offense is running like a machine there, Shaq. I mean, they're making calculated decisions, kind of like all of those degrees you have.
And that is our.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Fournier out there with Hayes. Then there's Riza. Then it's Saar. And it's Wembanyama in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group starting the second half for Kenny Atkinson. It's a close game here in Brooklyn. Here's Saar. Outside Fournier. Wembanyama, a screen. Fournier's shot is off. Being an outstanding 53% for the game. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Olynyk, and a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 3 assists tonight. Hayes the pass to Saar. It's Fournier on the wing. Pass to Riza. Cans it from downtown. Riza has got 8 points. Richard, you've talked a lot about how underrated longevity has been as a factor in measuring some of the all-time great players.
Well, when you think about Jordan, LeBron, Kareem, the only way to achieve greatness in the statistical category is to have longevity. So obviously greatness and longevity coincide. Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
The shot's good from Hayes. Gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Pass to Lyles. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Buries the long-range jumper. 16 points for him.
This is why SGA is a focal point of this offense, because of that ability to score.
Here's Riza. Shoots. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. On 2 of 4 here to start the second half. We've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. George, he's checked in for Trey Lyles. With a break in the action, we go to the 2K leaderboard. See the teams that excelled at slowing the pace down a campaign ago.
I mean, they held opponents to so few points that it allowed them to win games even when their offense wasn't clicking. Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
Now here's Gobert, and slam dunk by Gobert.
And good luck keeping Gobert off the boards. He has a tremendous nose for the ball.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, Rudy Gobert has tied for the most Defensive Player of the Year awards all time, but he's challenging himself to do more offensively. He said it's all about just being okay with missing or making mistakes, freeing my mind and doing the things that I work on to get out of the shell that I was being put in. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David Aldridge, we thank you for that report. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Following the miss by Evan Fournier. Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. The shot's good from Fournier.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. 21 points in the game. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 10 points in the quarter.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Up 3. And when we return, we'll get the fourth. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
There wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Brandon Clark is out there with Lou George. Then there's Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Nakia Alexander-Walker. And it's Brooks in at the 3 spot. And Gilgeous-Alexander gets it to go.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Jang, the pass to Gobert. Koulibaly with it. Driving. Oh, my goodness. What a play.
And give credit to Gobert there. Excellent pass to an open teammate.
Around 60% on the night. Amazing work offensively so far. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. With the teardrop, and the layup is up and in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 27 points.
Making the floater look this smooth is not as easy as it looks. It's a challenging shot.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, during that last break, I heard Kenny Atkinson talking with his team. Now, he reminded his team, keep looking for the deep ball. If the 3 is there, take it. You've done a good job getting those looks, so keep taking them. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. And that one's good. Reza Shea.
Well, Reza Shea has decent size, and he uses it well that time to put points on the board.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Now, here's Lyons. Defense is right there. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 on the shot clock. Puts it up. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Reza Shea.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
1:58 left in the 4th. Here's Hayes. That misses off the backboard.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
Fournier pass to Sarr, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
This is where Sarr wants to be, right under the hoop, within easy reach of the basket.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla, and he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. .143 left in the game. Gilgeous-Alexander, that's a 2-pointer. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there.
And where some feel stressed, Gilgeous-Alexander feels strength. Love the confidence from the young fella.
Here's Hayes. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Wembanyama. Here's Risache. And the 3-ball is good.
A catch-and-shoot specialist. Risache thrives in that role.
Gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the 4th. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 18 points just in the second half.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
Wembanyama, no good. Gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the 4th quarter so far. And it's Murray with the jam.
And the competitive nature of Murray making all the difference there, doing everything he can to rally his team.
Personal foul. First team foul.
43 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. He's able to hit the second one, and that puts them up by 5.
And I'm sure he would like to have had all of those, but he's still able to pad the lead.
And stolen by Wembanyama. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Third personal foul. Third team foul.
He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6.
Taking 2 shots.
So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game.
I'm not going to lie, that's big, making all of those, giving them a little bit more breathing room.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
Yeah, they got to be disappointed with this result.
Gilgeous-Alexander, that's a 2-pointer. Wembanyama with the rebound. And guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
They have earned this win.
He's with it. And so the home crowd treated to a win. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making. All right, David, thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up, folks.